Ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at medical lodges.
The same familiar faces with a new name. Community State Bank in Coffeyville is now Solutions North Bank. The same community bank you've come to know and enjoy with the merger is now bigger, and there's even more to love. Solutions North Bank will be able to offer more banking products and services to fit your individual needs. Stop by and say hello and check out SMB's options at the newest Solutions North Bank location in Coffeyville, formerly Community State Bank. Come experience the SMB way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And they get a big-time win.
Oh, I thought we played one of our better games, probably the best game of the year, and thought we just executed. We, handled their runs, we guarded their shooters, and we stuck to the game plan.
Coach, it's a team effort to beat a team that talented, and we saw at times tonight Hallie hit big threes in the first half. Narika hit some shots early, played amazing defense all night on some of the best scorers in this league. Karis had some moments of getting inside and getting to the free throw line where she was great. Aubrey was big in the second half, and Carly, of course, down the stretch. Coach, it takes a village to beat a team like that, and tonight your village stepped up.
Oh, no question. Even after this game, I said, as soon as we get to one, we'll be tough to beat, and one is being together with each other. And I feel like when we start having those close games is when we come to one. We battle for each other, we help each other out, and we got to be like that all the time. And when we get to that all the time, we're going to be really tough to beat.
Absolutely, Coach. Obviously, another tough one coming up with Barton on Saturday, but this one definitely feels like one of the bigger ones of the year. But what did you see from this group tonight that you can take into Saturday and really start to build some momentum now with 3 consecutive wins?
Well, I just seen a team that got a lot of gut and heart, and they just want to battle and want to win. And they're just as I think they're almost just as competitive as I am. And if they're not, they're getting there. So we want to work, and I think this team's doing good.
Huge win for the Ravens tonight against Dodge City. Coach Tony Turner good enough to join us. Let's take a quick 60-second timeout. Starting lineups for the men's game coming up next here on US 98. Thank you, Coach.
The back and one, Chris Carroll. The Red Ravens chase a Jayhawk Conference Championship. This is Coffeyville Community College Red Raven basketball on US 98. Red Raven basketball is brought to you by Medical Lodge of Coffeyville, Solutions North Bank, Coffeyville Community College, Rummage Chevrolet, Derailed Commodity, Tato Mayo, Herky's Used Cars, and Coffeyville Regional Medical Center. It's time for starting lineups and tip-off. Here's the voice of the Ravens, Shay Neal.
I think it's Dowda. I think that's what he said. Ravens getting ready for game 2 of the doubleheader. Shay Neal, Chris Freund alongside with you. Chris, we're all over the place after that game 1. I don't mind it one bit.
No, not a bit. I mean, you
Dirk's actively giving me starting lineups. This is
well, good grief. I mean, we were thinking the guys' game is going to be exciting, and it is, but you really can't get much better than that game we just witnessed.
I'll tell you what, Coach Turner had a tough act to follow after that interview with Aubrey and Carly.
No doubt.
Great stuff there for the ladies. Let's see if the men can win their 10th in their last 11 tries. Starting lineups for both teams. First for the Dodge City Conquistadors. Starting at guard, a 6-foot sophomore out of Lenexa, Kansas, number 1, Jace Boatwright. Starting at guard, a 6-foot freshman out of St. Louis, Missouri, number 2, Derek Rivers. Starting at guard, a 5'11 sophomore out of Raleigh, North Carolina, number 3, Keyshawn Brown, Jr. Starting at guard, a 6'3 freshman out of Omaha, Nebraska, number 5, Minor Strong. And starting at forward, a 6'8 freshman out of the Bronx, New York, number 15, Donna Cisse. One more time for the Dodge City Conquistadors. Number 1, Boatwright, number 2, Rivers, number 3, Brown Jr., number 5, Strong, and number 15, Cisse. For the Red Ravens, a 5'10 sophomore out of Owensboro, Kentucky, number 2, Brian Griffith. A 6'2 sophomore out of Charlotte, North Carolina, number 5, Justin Taylor. A 6'5 freshman out of the Congo, number 7, Daniel Tomboy. A 5'11 freshman out of Wichita, Kansas. Number 20, Kason Thomas. And a 6'7 freshman out of Ghana. Number 32, Rashid Kuta. One more time for the Red Ravens. Griffith, Taylor, Tomboy, Thomas, and Kuta. Like you said, Chris, this one's going to be a tough act to follow.
Oh, no doubt. My gosh. You knock off the number 3 team of the country?
Woo. Man.
It wasn't quite a Carly Parker answer, but still.
No, it was not. How about this, though? The last 2 Red Raven games have ended in buzzer beaters.
Yes,
well,
they have.
not necessarily game winners.
Game winners, that's true.
Pretty cool.
Oh, very cool.
Fun time to be a Raven fan, that's for sure. It'll be Kuta and CCC to jump here as we start game number 2. Dodge City in the road black with the gold trim. Red Ravens in the home white with the red trim, and it's Dodge City off the tip. Both guys kind of missed it, and it landed in between them.
In front of the baseball guys, a swing and a miss.
Strike one. CCC has it top of the key. 6'8", the only player in the starting lineup above 6'3". Boatwright, the drive. Jace Boatwright shuffled the feet. That's a travel, and the student section lets him know early. We heard Coach Herkelman say at Raven Madness, Chris, he wants this to be the hardest place to play in the Jayhawk. I think the Dodge City girls felt it in game 1.
Yeah.
This is a really tough place to win a game.
No doubt.
Trying to get it to Kuta. That one deflected. Kuta able to keep it alive. Finds Kason Thomas. Ravens are 13-3, number 12 in the nation. Dodge City 6-10, but 5-2 on the road this year. Tomboy attacking. Tomboy all the way inside. Finds Griffith. It's a heck of a play to keep the possession alive. 3 to shoot. Pretty good defense here by Dodge. Brian going to have to send it. He does, and he missed it. Kuta got a hand on it, keeps it alive. Rashid Kuta backing down, going up. No, got the rebound again. Kuta and one. Grown man strength as he goes right at CCC.
Goodness. But first you don't succeed. Get a couple offensive rebounds and put it in and go to the line.
Third try's the charm. That's
exactly.
right. Rashid is a 61% free throw shooter. We'll try to make it 3-0 Red Ravens. In and out. Boatwright pulls down the rebound. 2-0 Coffeyville a minute in. Trying a doubleheader sweep the Conquistadors. Boatwright had it knocked up in the air. Stays with Dodge City. Boatwright hit the ground pretty hard. Looks like he's okay. Good to see.
Yeah, pop drived up, but goodness.
Boatwright, a Kansas product from Lenexa. Inbounds goes to Minor Strong. That's Dodge City's leading scorer. He's out of Omaha. Pull-up jump shot. Not that time. Rebound, Kuta. CC's not having fun early with the big fella, as he got shoved right out of the paint. Brian Griffith picked up by CC. Kason Thomas down low to Kuta. Trying to let the big man eat early. Goes down inside. Kuta. An elbow into the chest of CC, and he lays it up and in. 4-0 Ravens. 3 on the way is good from Derek Rivers. Dodge City, they love to score. They average about 82 a game. Their defense a little inconsistent at times. They're going to have to score quite a bit of points to keep up with this Red Raven team. And a foul there against CC, his second. Not a lot of bigs on this roster, Chris, and their starter just picked up 2 early ones.
Yeah. Less than 2 minutes to go and 2 fouls.
And
that's going to be huge.
We'll see number 10, the freshman, 6'9", Kalkding Kalk check into the game for Dodge City. I just had a brain fart there and called them Garden for a second. We've already played Garden, Chris.
That's true.
Tomboy, backdoor cut by Taylor. Nice hop step. Taylor can't hit. Got his own rebound, lost the basketball. Ravens are aggressive early offensively. Boatwright nearly traveled again and hits the shot. 5-4 Dodge. After an early 4 for Kuta, the Conquistadors have responded nicely. They lead it by 1 early. Tomboy the ball fake. Tomboy attacking. What a spin move. Lost the basketball. Last touched by the Conquistadors. Selfishly, I'm hoping this one's a blowout, Chris, because as many people I'm sure have already heard, vocal cords hanging on by a thread. Griffith all the way inside. Look at Bryan to the cup. Finishing with the right hand. 6'5", Red Ravens.
That was basically 1-on-5, Shea.
Bryan, there's some guys on Cali that do a good job. Jaquiz Thornton at Hutch does a good job. I would take Bryan over anybody in finishing at the rim.
Yep, no doubt.
Step back three for Boatwright. No good. Rebound, Justin Taylor. Taylor wants to push. Up ahead to Bryan. Bryan attacking again. This time pulls out. Handoff Tomboy. Extra pass Taylor. Taylor fakes the three. Taylor gets inside. Hands off to Kuda. He goes up. He missed it. Got his own rebound. Kuda on the glass again. Not that time. Out of bounds. Dodge City basketball. I'll tell you what. He didn't score on that possession. But Brad Witherspoon and this Conquistador team are going to have to make some serious adjustments or Kuda's going to dominate this game.
Yeah, wearing out no matter who goes against him in this first 3 minutes of the game.
And you just see the size difference between Kalk and Kuda down there, down low. That shot no good. Tomboy pulls down the rebound. He's fifth in the Jayhawk in rebounding. Taylor, drive, kick, Thomas, and stepped on the baseline. 6'5" Red Ravens, 3.5 minutes in. Of course, we appreciate Tony Turner taking some time with us after that big-time win. Also appreciate Aubrey Highshaw, Carly Parker. That is going to be a fun night in the dorms tonight for that team.
Yeah.
All the way inside. Kuda, rejection. Griffith coming the other way. Bryan had it poked, got it back. Thomas fakes. And now the Ravens slow it down. Tomboy at the free throw line. Hop step. Tomboy kicks. Thomas. Now they work it around the perimeter. Down low to Kuda. Kuda going at the small freshman. And he's fouled. Rashid Kuda. First 4 minutes of this one. Give him the ball. Get out of the way. Ravens up one. We're back in 60 seconds.
To advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting. Fast 8-week classes or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
Roman Chevrolet has a great selection of new 2024 Chevy Silverados, 1500 crew cab with up to $6,250 cash allowance. They have power, capability, and more reasons to upgrade this new year. At Roman Chevrolet, you always get more for your trade. It is the best dealership in Southeast Kansas. Roman Chevrolet is your Silverado City, located at 2313 West Main, Independence. Together, let's...
Uh-oh. Ravens 6-5, 15:58 to go, first half. Shania Chris Freund alongside with you. It was a dangerous game of can we connect before we come back from break roulette.
Yeah, exactly.
Kuda at the free throw line, first one up and good.
With milliseconds to spare, Shea. It's been one of those nights.
It's been one of those nights, man. Already 5 for Rashid Kuda. He's trying to make it 6 for the second free throw here. Rashid about a 60% free throw shooter. Made it look easy on that one. 8-5 Ravens. 6 early for the freshman out of Ghana. Taylor and Griffith try to slow him down. Rivers lost the basketball. Taylor up ahead to Bryan. Bryan inside. Floater in the lane. He got it. I'd take him over anybody in the league at that.
Yeah, absolutely.
10-5 Coffeyville early in this one. Boatwright finds Minor Strong. This is the leading scorer for Dodge City. Rivers, a 3, good. Second triple already for Derek Rivers. He's got 6. The Conquistadors back within 2. Fresh 5 move to the scorer's table for the Red Ravens. Kemboy, as well as Nagulich, Smith, Caparasso, and Trent Ruth. Tomboy sends one. He got it. Coach Erkelman's given Tomboy the green light to send him, Chris, if he sets his feet, and it's a good look. That was a good look. He set the feet. He hit the shot. Deep three for Strong is off. Rebound, Kuda and Tomboy fight for it. Kuda comes away with it.
Fighting for stats?
They fight in practice all the time.
Yeah.
Taylor, nice move. Justin Taylor, you bet.
Love that move.
That's a D1 move right there. 7-point lead for Coffeyville. Keyshawn Brown Jr. hands it off to Strong. Rivers tries again. Misses that one. Rebound, Tomboy pulls down that one. Ravens already up 7, trying to build on it. Tomboy, baseline, kicking. Great look for Kaysen. He in and out. Kuda pulls down the rebound, and he's fouled on the way up. And now Cook and Cisse both have 2 fouls early for Dodge. Nobody can defend the freshman.
6 minutes in and 4 fouls.
This reminds me, no disrespect meant here to Javarzier Belton, Chris, but I think Rashid Kuda's a more complete player than Belton was at CCC. But this almost reminds me of Belton against Hutchinson, where they just didn't have anybody who could stop him.
Right.
And they just keep giving him the ball. He'd keep scoring. Feels like Kuda could do that tonight.
Oh, no doubt.
Now next up to try and defend him is the 6'6 freshman John Charles out of the DR. Kuda goes 1 out of 2. 8-point lead for the Red Ravens. And now Dodge City, I'm going to do that a couple times tonight. Dodge City can breathe as Kuda gets a breather.
For now.
He'll be back. 6 minutes in, Ravens 16, Conquistadors 8. Jamari Gamble into the game for Dodge, as well as Charles. That was a foul before the shot. That'll be on Relia Nagulich. First foul against the Ravens tonight. Driving is Strong. Strong. Tough take. Keyshawn Brown Jr. missed the shot. Rebound Caparasso. All the way inside Nagulich. Nagulich trying to get inside, had it ripped away. Charles, handoff. Brown Jr. Strong, extra pass. Rivers has been their hot hand early. And a lot of contact down low. No call. And a layup is good for Dodge. That's John Charles laying it in. 16-10, Ravens by 6. Fast-paced game so far. Ruth finds Caparasso. That one nearly taken away. Charles able to run it down. Pass finds Ruth. Pressure-style defense here from Dodge City. Ruth, Nagulich, Relia. Hands off to Ruth. Ruth, nice move. Kicks it. Tyrell Smith sets the feet. And in and out. Coming the other way, Keyshawn Brown Jr. Brown Jr. step back. Now Gamble has it. Brown Jr. on the attack. Had it ripped away. Trent Ruth coming the other way. Ruth all the way inside and can't finish. Caparasso will clean it up to put the Ravens up by 8. Strong in trouble. Finds Rivers. Rivers pass high. Ends up getting to Brown Jr. Almost got to Coach Herkelman. 8-point lead for Coffeyville. The drive by Brown Jr. The reverse blocked. Raven defense steps up. Now trying to take a double-digit lead. Smith, Kemboy trailing. Extra pass to Ruth. Back to Kemboy. Sets the feet. Sends the 3. He got it! 11-point lead for the Red Ravens. Kemboy's got a 3 in 3 of his last 4 games. $11-point lead for the Red Ravens. 21-10 our score. Charles sets the feet for 3, and it's off. Rebound Caparasso. Ravens trying to suffocate their opponent early. Tyrell Smith behind the back and couldn't quite control it all the way through. Dodge City with a takeaway. Three-pointer off. Rebound run down by Gamble. Rivers has it now. Rivers driving in. Nearly lost the basketball. Kemboy stays with him. Tough shot, short. They say that hit the rim. I don't think it did.
I don't think so either.
But it's okay. The Ravens coming the other way. Nagulich, nice spin move. Had it poked on the way up. Caparasso kept it alive and scores it. Early 4 for Caparasso. The Raven Bigs are dominating.
Gotta love the left-handed baby hook there from Chuck, from Caparasso.
This is Rivers. Long stretch of no dead balls here. 3 for Gamble. And can't get the bounce. The tip, no. The rebound, Caparasso. Kemboy coming the other way. Ravens up 13 early. Kemboy, nice move. Finds Ruth on the right wing. Ruth backing down. Ruth. And that one loose all the way back into the backcourt and out of bounds. Red Raven ball, 13 seconds left on the clock. Media timeout. Let's take a quick one with them. 60-second break. Ravens up 13 early. We'll be right back.
In-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton in Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
This is Meat Mountain, and up there on the summit awaits the all-new Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl from Taco Mayo. A heaping bowl filled with Mexican favorites and literally erupting with filet mignon. The Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl can be yours if you make it past Chuck Steak Canyon and the deadly sirloin abyss. Filet mignon beckons, my friend, on the meaty, mighty pinnacle of beefdom. The Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl from Taco Mayo. Welcome to Meat Mountain.
About halfway through the first half, Red Ravens lead this one 23-10 over the Dodge City Conquistadors. Shea Neal, Chris Freund alongside with you. A lot of texts that girls team are getting across the arena from us, Chris. Smith for 3, it's good. How about these fans, Chris? They get a game winner to beat number 3 in the nation, and the follow-up act is the number 12 team in the nation, who so far tonight might be playing like number 1.
Might be.
Coach Herkelman trying to argue that was a 3. I think they ruled it a 2. So 25-12 our score after a Dodge City bucket. Trent Ruth has it now, 9.5 to go, first half. Kemboy. Probing left, finds Ruth. Ruth getting to the baseline. Ruth spinning, looking for a pass. Nagulich, shot is off. Caparasso got a fingertip on it, but it's an over-the-back foul against Chuck. One too many hamburgers at Hamburger Wednesday. A little too much strength there.
You can never have too many hamburgers on Hamburger Wednesday, Shea.
That's a national, that's a Coffeyville holiday right there.
It is.
Tell you what, the Red Raven cafeteria is packed on Hamburger Wednesday.
As it should be.
You know how much these guys can eat? All these 6'8", 6'10" forwards? A lot.
I don't know if I'd want to be the cook, the chef, whatever you want to call it.
Just
the
keep them
master.
coming.
Yeah, don't stop.
9:06 to go, first half. Ravens 26, Dodge City 12. Fake 3 by Gamble, trying to get inside and lost it on the way up. Still loose, Tomboy pulls down the rebound. Red Ravens trying to get to 10-1 in league play. They're off to a great start, up 14 early. Kaysen Thomas, Justin Taylor, now Griffith steps into a 3. Bryan Little strong on that one. Kuda able to tap it, but it ends up with Minor Strong. Now Rivers all the way inside. Can't finish at the rim. Taylor impacted that shot just enough. Offensive rebound to the Conquistadors. Gamble sends a three and got it. Dodge City back within 11 on a three from Jamari Gamble. 26-15, Red Ravens lead with 8:15 to go first half. Ravens really struggled offensively out in Liberal, trying to have a bounce-back performance. They're off to a great start as Tomboy lays it up and in off the feed from Rashid Kuda. Under 8 to play, first half, 28-15, Red Ravens. Three for Gamble again, and that time no good. Another rebound for Daniel Tomboy. Kaysen Thomas slows it down, looking for a pass, finds Tomboy. Now Taylor. Justin had the game winner to beat Seward County on Saturday. Taylor. Now winds up, sends a triple. Justin, no. Rebound and a foul against Gamble for a push on Tomboy. 7:32 to go. First half. Red Ravens 28. Dodge City 15. Ravens up big early. We're back in 60 seconds on US 98 and the Red Ravens Sports Network.
Why not save a bundle right around the corner at Perky's Used Cars just south of Coffeyville? Like a 2012 Chevy Suburban, just $79.95. Or a sweet deal on a 2015 Malibu for only $59.95.
You'll pay less when you come by and see me, Al Perky, at Perky's Used Cars. We're a mile and a half west of the Woodshed on State Line Road, perkysusedcars.com.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting. Fast 8-week classes or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
(28-15) Red Ravens lead it. 7:32 to go. First half. I'm Shane Neal. Chris Freund alongside with me. What a night it's already been at Nellis Hall, ladies. If you're just now joining us, win it with a game-winning three from Carly Parker. With 1 second on the clock. First time Dodge City's lost in 2 months. And now the men up 28-15 early in this one. Justin Taylor has it. 10 seconds to shoot. Brian Griffith. Nice spin move. Brian gets all the way inside. No. Kuda got a hand on it, but it's taken away by Minor Strong. Jay Herkelman wanted a foul call there on the Brian Griffith attack. Didn't get it. 7 minutes to go first half. Ravens lead it by a baker's dozen. And lost it on the inside. Boatwright got it back, lays it up and in. 28-17. We're going to have a fun coaches show tomorrow.
No doubt.
6:40 to go, first half. Taylor sends the triple in and out. Kuda comes flying in, nearly put it back. Still with the Ravens. Brian Griffith now backs it out. Griffith attacking again, kicking to the corner. Kaysen Thomas, extra pass. They work it back around to Brian. He missed it. Thomas pulls down another rebound. Ravens have dominated on the glass early. Taylor fouled. And Justin Taylor will go to the free throw line.
Kuda was so close to putting that in on the rebound. Can you imagine? I don't think we would.
That might have gotten the crowd on their feet more than the game winner did.
Yeah, I don't think we would have had a roof left on this building.
Second foul on Gamble there. After the foul. Taylor at the line, first one is off. Taylor's quietly been struggling at the free throw line the last 2-3 weeks or so. He started the year about 76, 77%. Now he's down to about 72. which means since the break he's shooting about 68%, which obviously for your starting point guard, you like that number to be more like 75 by the time we get to the playoffs.
Right.
Justin will get it figured out. Out of all the players on this roster to worry about, Justin Taylor's at the bottom of the list.
Exactly.
One more free throw here for the sophomore, and he sinks it. 29-17. Thomas with a steal on the inbounds pass. Raven defense and rebounding have been the reason why they have a 12-point lead here at home. Griffith, extra pass, Thomas, down low, Kuda. Kuda wants to go to work. Charles ended up poking it. Griffith, 10 to shoot. Some fancy footwork there from Brian to get out of traffic. Now Griffith again, 5 to shoot. Calling for a screen from Kuda. Brian, got to get a shot. He sends a tough one in and out. Tomboy one-hands it. No, Kuda gets the rebound. Taylor the drive, ball fake. No, another rebound for the Red Ravens. Tomboy has the basketball. And now the clock needs to be reset. This is remarkable.
This is crazy.
Kason Thomas will inbound it. Justin Taylor has it. 5.5 to go, first half. Taylor, step back, pick and roll. Kuda, that time he elevates and throws it down. Oh, man.
Effortless, just absolutely effortless.
His head was above the rim. Insane. Derek Rivers has it with Dodge City down by 14. Strong takes a three. Missed it. Rebound Tomboy again. The duo of Tomboy and Kuda making Dodge City miserable. Transition triple for Tomboy. In and out. Kuda had it for a moment. It's ripped away by Rivers. Keyshawn Brown Jr. all the way inside. No, Charles. Cleanup good, but no basket. It's a foul against Justin Taylor. First foul on Taylor. I see Caparasso and Ruth about to check back in. Free throws coming here for Keyshawn Brown Jr. First free throw up and good. Kawan Payne as well as Kalk Deng Kalk check into the game for Dodge City. One more free throw here, and it's up and good for Brown Jr. Ravens move the ball up, leading at 31-19. 4:30 to go in the first half. Nice find. Caparasso fouled on the way up, and free throws coming for Chuck. The rebounding has been great. The defense has been great. The ball movement has been exceptional.
Absolutely. Absolutely incredible.
You know, sometimes you wonder, Chris, when a team skyrockets up to the number 12 spot in the nation, first free throw good for Caparasso. Are they going to embrace it, or are they going to kind of let it get to their head a little bit? This team's come out here, and they've looked like a top 5 team in the nation tonight. 2 free throws for Caparasso. He's got 6 in the first half. Chuck playing well.
Steal.
Another takeaway for the Raven defense. Griffith backs out after a little bit of a mishandle. Ruth sets the feet, sends the three, got the three. Trent Ruth puts the Ravens up 17, their largest lead of the night. And inside, Boatwright able to lay it in for Dodge City. 36-21, Taylor all the way inside, finding Caparasso. No interior answers for the Conquistadors. Kuda and Caparasso running the paint.
Speaking of effortless.
38-21, 3:45 to go, first half. Payne working right to Boatwright. Keyshawn Brown Jr. now finding Rivers. Rivers inside, floater. Caparasso got a piece of it. Ravens up 17, pushing in transition. Taylor, what a move. Taylor, lot of contact, no call.
Oh, my goodness.
Media timeout, 3:24 to go, first half. Ravens up big, trying to build on a lead before the half. We're back in 60 seconds on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
They have to leave their home. Windsor Place at-home care can help them stay in the familiar and comfortable surroundings of their own home. Specializing in working with Medicaid patients, Windsor Place at-home care has supportive home care and all the resources to help make staying at home a reality. Find out more about what Windsor Place at-home care can do for you. Visit windsorplace.net.
At CRMC Medical Group, our primary care physicians and providers focus on ways to keep you and your family in good health, as well as care for them when they're not. Our family medicine and women's health physicians are accepting new patients. We have convenient office locations in Coffeyville and Independence with extended and Saturday hours in Coffeyville. If you need a physician or need to make an appointment, please call 620-688-6566. That's 620-688-6566.
Red Ravens 38-21, game 2 of our doubleheader. Off to a great start here against Dodge City. Brian Griffith gets the inbounds pass, finds Justin Taylor. Taylor off a screen, trying to get it to Caporasso. That one out of bounds and turned over. Not many miscues in this first half for the Red Ravens. That was certainly one. Dodge will bring it up, 3:15 to go. First half. Ravens have a big showdown with Barton coming up this weekend. Obviously, they'd love to go in it. Winners of 10 of their last 11. Kawan Payne nearly threw it away. Brown Jr. makes a nice catch. Rivers attacking. Nice move, but missed a shot. Out of bounds. Will stay with Dodge City with 6 on the shot clock.
It's amazing to me how these Coffeyville defenders are altering the shots of Dodge.
Inbounds goes to Boatwright. Boatwright sends a contested 3. Missed it. Good defense there from Justin Taylor. 2:45 to go, first half. Trent Ruth attacking all the way. Trent and 1! Oh my! Threaded the needle through the entire Conquistador defense. And finishes with the flick of the left.
Could 1 on 5 equal 3?
That was really impressive. We talk all the time about what Taylor and Griffith can do, and Trent Ruth always out here reminding us, don't forget about me. I think as Ruth here at the free throw line, trying to add the free throw, he does. 20-point lead for the Red Ravens. I think it's really impressive, Chris, how well this team played with Trent Ruth out with that knee injury, because you see it now that he's back to full strength, just how good of a basketball player he is. They were missing not just a big-time scorer. This guy does everything well. He's one of their best defenders. He's a great passer. It's amazing how well this team played with him on the sideline.
Yeah, it really is. Because when you see Ruth, you see complete.
Boatwright, the driving kick. Tough shot for Brown Jr. Missed it. Rebound Nagulich. Able to pull it down. Ravens lead this one 41-21 as we come down the home stretch here in the first half. Nagulich, what a move. Tried to hand it off to Caporasso. It's loose and a foul against Relia. That'll be his second.
I think that's a frustration foul.
Tomboy checks in for Nagulich. Some final scores around the league on the ladies' side. Garden City over Pratt, 70-37. Butler beats Cloud, 62-57. Hutch over Seward, 52-50. Also Barton over Indy, 94-49. Colby over Fort Hays Tech, 72-50. That shot no good. Caporasso pulls down the rebound. So, Chris, both Barton and the Lady Ravens going to be going into that game on Saturday with back-to-back wins. Going to be a fun showdown.
Oh, huge.
Griffith, the 3. You bet! Griffith knocks down the triple. 44 in the first half for the Red Ravens. Floater is off for Rivers. Rebound Tomboy. 1:25 to go first half. Ruth Kemboy fakes the three. Handoff back to Trent. Now Brian Griffith. Down low, Caporasso. That one was poked in a late foul call against Dodge City. Third on Dang Kalk. And just like the ladies, Chris, Dodge City forwards quickly finding themselves in foul trouble.
This is going to be big in the second half. That goes without saying. But what do you do if you're Dodge? There may not be much you can do.
Caporasso at the free throw line and got it. Ravens are in the bonus the rest of the way. Coach Herkelman will be the first to tell you, Chris, that a 24-point lead in the first half in this league means nothing. But I'm sure they're hoping that they can run away with this one, maybe get the reserves some minutes, and rest up for a big showdown with Barton on Saturday.
Yep. Yeah, that'd almost be a double win in this situation.
46-21. Caporasso is 4 of 4 at the line. Him and Kuda have had great first halves. That's a foul down low against Charles. Charles growing a little bit of a beard. You see that? The second on Chuck.
I'll have to look.
Kuda will come back in. Hopefully we'll see it here when he comes out.
Well, there it is.
Yep. Coach Turner not the only one trying to grow a goatee here in the second half of the season. Floater in the lane for Brown Jr. is up and good. 46-23, Red Ravens, under a minute to go first half. Griffith sends a deep three. You bet!
This Dodge City team is in a hairy situation as well.
They work it around. Rivers for three. Answers. 49-26, third triple of the half for Derek Rivers. Ruth, jump shot, no. Rebound pulled down by Strong. It's still loose. And I think did they get a timeout off? What was the call there? It's actually going to be a foul. Excuse me, never mind, not a foul. I saw them hold up the 20, Chris, and I thought it was a foul on Kason Thomas.
That's what I thought.
And it ends up just being putting 20 on the shot clock. We'll stay here late first half. Ravens have put up 49 in the first half. I don't necessarily, now they've struggled on the glass, Chris. I don't think, though, that Dodge City's necessarily really played poorly.
No.
This is just a really good team coming out and dominating at home.
Yeah, absolutely. The big guys down low are definitely taking control, and Dodge just doesn't have an answer, and the answers they have are in foul trouble. So it's going to be an interesting second half to see what they do if they try to run against Coffeyville, or how they're going to try to measure up against Charles and Kuda.
No doubt about it. Raven basketball. Tell you what, Alan Clark, Jeremy Coombs, the two coaches at Barton, I think they're going to be a little nervous with what they see in film coming up tomorrow as they get ready for Saturday.
Yeah, there might be some shocked faces.
20 seconds left, about 8 on the shot clock here for the Red Ravens. What a spin move by Bryan. Getting some space, getting some separation, missed the shot. Wanted a foul, didn't get it. 10 seconds now for Dodge. Brown Jr. going baseline and missed the shot wildly. Ball is loose. Ruth pulls it down. 4 seconds up ahead to Tomboy. He's behind the defense. He rises up and throws it down. The Red Ravens are on pace for 100. They are up 25 on the break. Number 12 in the nation. Looking like number 1 through 20 minutes. Ravens up big. Red Raven halftime show coming up next. Let's take a 4-minute timeout. We'll be right back.
and in the machines in less than 12 hours. I'm Adam Vanderlinden, General Manager of Imperial Vending. I've been in the business for 30 years, and we just transitioned over to Imperial. We were formerly Stevens Vending. We have a set of core values that we follow. You're going to get quality, variety, immediate service, total commitment, and you're going to get a great partnership. Imperial Vending, world-class service.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Buying a home? Refinancing? Apply for a home loan anywhere with Solutions North Bank, formerly Community State Bank. Community State Bank online mortgage tool is easy to use. You can be approved in minutes and always ready to answer any questions that you may have. Visit
The Spirit Squad leaves tomorrow for Orlando, Florida to compete in the UDA College Nationals. The Spirit Squad will be competing against other community colleges and four-year institutions in the Open Spirit Game Day division. Here is the Spirit Squad's national performance. Ladies, your music is on. Go Red Raven offense. We need to move the ball and score. Once again, the Spirit Squad leaves tomorrow for Orlando, Florida.
That's right. That's right. I'm going to cry into my pillow tonight, but only a little bit because the Ravens have helped a lot. Of course, if you're just now joining us, what a game one of our doubleheader. Ladies winning 63-60. Chris, they were receiving votes for the top 25. They had to go up against number 3 in the nation tonight, who was 10-0 in conference play this year. What do? They hang with them for 4 quarters, and Carly Parker the game-winning 3 with 1 second left. Just an all-time classic here at Nellis Hall.
Yeah, no doubt. And here's the thing. If you didn't hear the post-game interview with Carly
man. And Aubrey.
and Aubrey Highshaw, go back to the RRSN and listen to it. It's a great chat with both of them.
The emotions there, the passion's there. I mean, you could tell that's two girls that just left it all out there and were just beyond stoked with the end of that game.
Yeah. Came away with a huge
win. Let's be real. We've been talking all season long. We're going to get in stats for this game in a minute, I promise. But we've been talking all year about how the Lady Ravens are one or two tweaks away from really being a good team that can compete for a championship. They're already a good team.
Yeah.
They can already hang with everybody. We saw it. They outscored Hutch in the second half by 9. They beat Dodge here tonight. But it felt like they were 1 or 2 pieces away, or that big complete game away. Going on the road and beating Seward, coming home and beating Dodge. This could be the 2-game stretch we talk about that really sets this team off for the rest of the season.
Oh, absolutely. And the thing about it is, they were down, 4 players?
4.
They were down
Cameron
4
Johnson
players.
out with a dislocated finger. Ava Baker, Aspen Clarkson, and Alexis Parker, 3 key players in that rotation, all missed the game tonight with illness, and they still take down number 3.
It's amazing. And you add those 4 back into the rotation. You talk about the depth getting even deeper, if that's even possible. That's just going to add another element to the team.
No doubt. While we kind of jump all over the place here for a second, Matt Jordan would be proud right now, Chris. We're paying special recognition right now to the All-SEK Offensive Player of the Year, NATO running back Aaron Tunstall. And he'll play in the Shrine Bowl coming up a little bit later this summer. Chris, I've seen a lot of really good high school football players in Kansas. Aaron Tunstall right at the top of that list.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Anytime, it's rare that you find a player that anytime he has the ball in his hands, it could be points. Aaron Tunstall, anytime he touches the football, you're in danger of points being scored.
No doubt, yep.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is this a late pitch by Nick Dobler and the Red Ravens trying to get Aaron Tunstall to commit to CCC?
Hey, why not?
Could it be?
Why not? You don't blame them. You can't blame them if they are.
You can't blame them one bit.
No.
I certainly would tell you. I'll tell you right now. I want Aaron Tunstall playing running back for the Red Ravens, and I think Coach Dobler does too.
If you're from Coffeyville, yeah, I think that's high on the wish list.
And I listen, there's a big difference. I love seeing local kids playing at CCC, playing in the Jayhawk Conference. But there's a big difference between a local kid that's on a team just because he's, it's a local kid.
Right.
He maybe plays special teams or something like that. Aaron Tunstall would be a star.
Oh, yeah.
Starter almost immediately, I think. I mean, this isn't just a Coffeyville kid going to CCC. This is CCC finding a really good football player that just happens to be in their backyard.
Yeah, and no better time to get someone than from your backyard, because no matter where he's going to go,
he's going to be great.
Out. You're going to be hearing his name no matter where he goes.
No question about it. Let's look at first half stats here really quick in this one. For the Dodge City Conquistadors, 30% from the floor, 25% from 3, 2 out of 2 at the free throw line. For the Red Ravens, 46% from the floor, 38% from 3, 75% at the free throw line. Chris, we felt like the rebounding was a big advantage. 32-13. Ravens out-rebound Dodge City in that first half.
And a lot of those were second and third chance points, offensive rebounding.
That's right. Leading the way for Dodge City tonight, Derek Rivers has 9. 6 for Jace Boatwright, 5 for Jamari Gamble, 4 for Keyshawn Brown Jr. For the Red Ravens tonight, 10 points, 8 rebounds for Charles Caparasso already in that first half.
Wow.
Also 9 points, 9 rebounds for Rashid Kuda, 7 points, 8 rebounds for Daniel Tomboy, 10 for Brian Griffith, 6 for Trent Ruth, 3 for Tyrell Smith. Justin Taylor only had to put up 3 in that first half, and the Ravens are on pace for 100 here tonight. What an incredible doubleheader so far at Nellis Hall. Still work to be done. But it's our Red Raven halftime show presented by Solutions North Bank. Let's take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, some quick scores around the league and second half action. Don't go anywhere. We're back in 3 minutes on US 90.
Peace of mind. That's what you get when you or a family member can stay in your home when health issues arise. Windsor Place at-home care makes staying at home possible. Whether it's a disability, aging, or illness, Windsor Place at-home care has the staff and resources to properly support you in the comfort and familiarity of your own home. Specializing in working with Medicaid patients providing in-home support and care, Windsor Place at-home care is there for you. Find out more, visit windsorplace.net.
In a life-threatening emergency, physicians matter. That's why at Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we staff our emergency room with emergency medicine physicians 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ER physicians at CRMC have access to general surgeons, specialists, medical imaging, lab services, and the technology needed in an emergency, all right here. If you are faced with a life-threatening emergency, insist on the best and say, "Take me to CRMC."
I'm Adam Vanderlinden, General Manager of Imperial Vending. Imperial has already started investing into what was Stevens Vending by bringing in new walk-in coolers, walk-in freezers, new truck dock, and putting out 250 brand new vending machines. They're going to also invest another $1 million into this area with all brand new route trucks. True commitment to the community, and it's created in this location. It's created 3 new jobs. Imperial Vending, world-class service.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Looking for a bank that understands your individual needs? We have the solution. At Solutions North Bank, formerly Community State Bank, we offer a variety of accounts to fit a variety of lifestyles and needs. Call Solutions North Bank at 620-251-1313 or stop by our Coffeyville location at 1414 West 11th Street and speak to a new accounts representative today. It's the SNB way. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting. Fast 8-week classes or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
Red Ravens up 51-26 at the half. Got to hear during that break, Chris, got to go see a couple Red Raven icons back there in the stands. Aiden Marks back in the building tonight. Red Raven legend. If you don't know the name Aiden Marks, you're just not a big enough Red Raven fan.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Also, got to talk a little bit with right-handed pitcher Garrison Martin. Red-shirted last year, but getting the arm ramped up. They got their first scrimmages of the year tomorrow for the baseball team. Garrison going to be working out of the bullpen, maybe a potential closer for the Red Ravens this year. So look forward to seeing him. He's a side armor, Chris. So we're going to see some weird arm angles coming out of the Red Raven bullpen.
Hey, nothing says Red Raven baseball like weird arm angles.
That's right. That's right. Some scores around the league. Again, if you missed it on the ladies' side, Hutchinson over Seward, 52-40. Also, Garden City 70, Pratt 37. Butler over Cloud County, 62-57. Coffeyville beats Dodge City, 63-60. Also, Barton all over Independence, 94-49. On the men's side tonight, Fort Hays Tech, Colby just getting underway. You have Butler on top of Cloud County, 61-45. Of course, that Butler team very good. We'll see them play Cali on Saturday. Garden City on top of Pratt, 59-52. Hutchinson on top of Seward, 54-47. Barton on top of Indy, 66-46. Saturday, we got to get through 20 more minutes, Chris. But Saturday, Red Raven girls and the Barton girls are both coming off of back-to-back big wins. And the Red Raven men and the Barton men are top 15 in the nation and it's a playoff rematch. This is going to be one of the most fun doubleheaders we have had in my 3 years here.
Oh, absolutely. Looking forward to that, but hey, we got the second half starting now.
No doubt. Justin Taylor hands it off to Brian Griffith. Ravens up by 25 as the final 20 minutes get underway. Kuda, what a move. Kuda lays it up and in. Kuda able to put it up and in. He's now got 11 points. The Ravens up 27. Inside, what a move. No good by Strong. Looks like Tomboy had that poked. Rivers, extra pass to Strong. Minor Strong averages 14 a game for Dodge City, Chris. He has not scored in this game yet.
Wow.
Raven defense really doing a great job. Rivers, the floater, he scored. He has 11 now with that shot. Of course, one of their other leading scorers, Kyle Burns, is not playing tonight. We wish Kyle the best as he recovers from a medical issue. Justin Taylor. Zone look here from Dodge City. Griffith for three, you bet.
Boy, that barely moved the net.
They've tried man, they've tried zone. It's just so hard to stop this team when they're clicking. $18:35 to play. Minor Strong. Hands off to Brown Jr. Now Boatwright. Tough move inside. No good. CCC able to tip it up and in.
That's a nice move.
Absolutely. That's the first time tonight that CCC has really kind of, big brothered Kuda there inside. You got to be tough to grow up and play basketball in the Bronx. So we know CCC's got it in him.
No doubt.
Inside, Tomboy. No stopping that. Ravens have 58 points with still 18 minutes to go.
Talk about breaking through the defense.
CCC attacking again, and no good, but a foul against Rashid Kuda. Coach Herkelman doesn't love the call. He felt like Rashid went straight up. Free throws here for CCC. First one on its way and good. One more here for CCC. And he knocks them both down. 58-32, 17:48 to go. Justin Taylor has the basketball. Taylor's only got 3 points tonight. Hasn't really had to be a scorer. Brian Griffith. Drive, floater, handoff to Kuda, and Kuda fouled on the way up. That's just really good.
Yeah.
Instincts there by Brian.
Sure is.
It's so hard to defend that, Chris, because when Brian Griffith goes into the paint, you think he's shooting. He's a scorer.
Right.
And he just hands it off to 6'7" superhuman that can run through just about anything on the floor.
Facilitator extraordinaire.
Tell you what, when it's Griffith to Kuda, it goes from facilitator to humiliator. 59-32. Gamble. Ravens lead it tied 27 here at home. Gamble takes a three and missed it. Rebound tapped out. Justin Taylor tries to run it down, but Boatwright collects it. Second chance opportunity. Rivers sends a three. He got it. 14 for Derek Rivers. He now has 40% of the Dodge City points tonight. Tomway. Taylor ended up falling down. Now Justin has the basketball. Griffith all the way, hangs in the air. No, got his own rebound. Thomas a three, and it's off. Tomboy the rebound, lays it in. 5'10" Brian Griffith came out of the pack with the ball.
Things that just...
Rivers tries again. He got it.
Good grief.
Tell you what, Dodge City hasn't had a lot go their way tonight, but Derek Rivers is unconscious right now. He's got 17. Griffith, Euro step, lost it. Tomboy got it, lays it in. Is that an assist?
I would think so. I mean,
when you lose it and your teammate grabs it in midair, I think it should count as a pass.
Yeah, it looked like a pass to me.
16:03 to go. Rivers will try again, and not that time. Kuda pulls down the rebound. Justin Taylor has it. 63-38, 15:52 to go. Taylor, Griffith fakes the three, and now backs it up. Justin Taylor hands off to Daniel Tomboy. Now Kaysen Thomas. Thomas hands off to Kuda. Kuda to Griffith. Sends the deep three. Bryan, not that time. Kuda, another offensive rebound. He's got a double-double. He goes up and stuffs it. Exclamation point.
Coffeyville has the chance to have 3 players with a double-double on this game.
That's what Braden Proctor texted at halftime as well. Tomboy, Caparasso, Kuda all on double-double watch. Kuda's already there. Thomas with a steal. Ravens coming the other way. Taylor. Hand off to Thomas. Kaysen gets to the free throw line. Hand off to Tomboy. Tomboy, nice hop step. Under 15 to go. Justin Taylor. ISO ball. Takes the shot. Missed it. And the rebound pulled down by Jace Boatwright. Up ahead, Keyshawn Brown Jr. No good. Rebound Justin Taylor. Now the Ravens running again. Brian Griffith. Step back. Sends it and in and out. Might have rushed that one a little bit. And that pass well long. Media timeout, our first of the second half. 14:36 to go. Ravens 65. Dodge City 38. We're back in a minute on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
Roman Chevrolet has a great selection of new 2024 Chevy Silverados, 1500 crew cab with up to $6,250 cash allowance. They have power, capability, and more reasons to upgrade this new year. At Roman Chevrolet, you always get more for your trade. It is the best dealership in Southeast Kansas. Roman Chevrolet is your Silverado City, located at 2313 West Main, Independence. Together, let's drive.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton in Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
Red Ravens lead at 65-38. 14 and a half to play. Shaney O'Chris Freund alongside with you. Trent Ruth has it now. It's Ruth, Nagulich, Caparasso, Smith, and Kemboy. Ruth winds up for three, and off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Kawan Payne. Boatwright coming the other way. Boatwright swings it right to Gamble. Gamble finds the big man Cisse. Cisse going at Caparasso. That's a tough finish. Cisse lays it up and in, 65-40 with 14 to play. Tyrell Smith has it on the right wing. Now swings it left to Kemboy. Nagulich. Relia. Crossover. Spinning. Nagulich finds Kemboy. 10 to shoot. Kemboy finding Nagulich. Nagulich, nice ball fake. Caparasso. Kemboy will try a three. He missed it. The rebound pulled down by Dodge City. Inside, it's Cisse. He missed that one. Tyrell Smith going baseline, hanging in the air. No, rebound Cisse. Raven offense for the first time tonight has cooled off a little bit. Inside, it's Gamble laying it in. 65-42. That's why 30-point comebacks are so rare, Chris. The last 2 minutes have been really good by Dodge City. They're still down 23.
Exactly.
Trent Ruth, down low to Caporasso. Charles, nice ball fake, going at CC. Now hands it off back to Ruth. Screen. Ruth's pass deflected, ends up with Kemboy. He's going to wind up for three again. Not that time. Out of bounds, off of Dodge City. Red Raven basketball. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick one as well. We're back in 60 seconds with the Ravens up 23 on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
Filet-O-Lay steak bowl from Taco Mayo. A heaping bowl filled with Mexican favorites and literally erupting with filet mignon. The Filet-O-Lay steak bowl can be yours if you make it past Chuck's Steak Canyon and the deadly sirloin abyss. Filet mignon beckons, my friend, on the meaty, mighty pinnacle of beefdom. The Filet-O-Lay steak bowl from Taco Mayo. Welcome to Meat Mountain.
Sure, you may be able to find a vehicle for a couple of bucks less. If you drive to the moon and back, why not save a bundle right around the corner at Perky's Used Cars just south of Coffeyville? Like a 2012 Chevy Suburban, just $79.95. Or a sweet deal on a 2015 Malibu for only $59.95.
You'll pay less when you come by and see me, Al Perky, at Perky's Used Cars. We're a mile and a half west of the Woodshed on State Line Road. Perky'sUsedCars.com.
Red Raven basketball leading 65-42, 12:39 to play. Shane Neal, Chris Freund alongside with you. Tyrell Smith has it top of the key. Now finds Trent Ruth. Dodge City defense has been significantly better here in the second half. Ruth getting to the baseline, got to throw up a wild shot. No good, he traveled. Ruth thinking he kept his pivot foot down. The official disagrees.
I didn't even know how he got that to go in, though.
It's a pretty impressive move.
That was.
And that one poked. Rivers lost it. It's still loose, and a foul against Dodge City. Officials really letting the guys play tonight. That's just the third foul of the second half in almost 8 minutes.
If there's an announcer's jinx, I will give you an email.
Trent Ruth, nice fake. Nigulich winds up for three, and it's off the rim, no good. Under 12 to play. Ravens 65, Dodge City 42. Derek Rivers has a game-high 17. Trying to get it down low to CC. Nice catch. CC going up and missed the shot. Nigulich with good defense there along with Kemboy. Jeremiah Kemboy bringing it up. Kemboy to Tyrell Smith. Ravens trying to snap a little bit of a scoring lull here. Nigulich getting inside. Nice hop step. Kemboy. Now Ruth on the attack. Step back jump shot is good. Trent Ruth knocks down the mid-range J. 67-42. Chris, Coach Herkelman said that's Trent Ruth's shot. That mid-range jump shot, that's what he does better than anything else. Three on the other end is off. Rebound pulled down by Kawan Payne. Extra possession. Rivers all alone for three. He missed it. Rebound is taken by Ruth, and Rivers poked it away. And the starting five about to move to the scorer's table. Thomas, Taylor, Griffith, Tomboy, and Kuda. Another try for Dodge. That one well long. Rebound collected by Relya Nigulich. 10:40 to go. 67-42. And Tyrell Smith going baseline. Tried to hand it off to Caporasso. Nice catch by Charles. 10 to shoot. Trent Ruth backs it up. Under 10.5 to play. Ruth, screen from Caporasso. Ruth, another mid-range jumper. Not that time. Caporasso had it for a moment, but it's taken by CC. Handoff, Payne. Might have gotten away with a travel. Instead works it back to Rivers. 10:07 to go. Rivers swings it. Payne. Payne trying to get inside on Nagulich. The floater is short. And the rebound collected by Caparaso. Ripped a rebound away from Tyrell Smith there.
Mine.
Tyrell finds Charles. I'm just waiting for Charles to send a three. Nagulich turns the corner inside, and a blocking foul against CCC. Immediate timeout just over the halfway point of the second half. Ravens 67, Dodge City 42. Starting five coming back out. Ravens up big. We're back in 60 seconds.
And comfortable surroundings of their own home. Specializing in working with Medicaid patients, Windsor Place At-Home Care has supportive home care and all the resources to help make staying at home a reality. Find out more about what Windsor Place At-Home Care can do for you. Visit windsorplace.net.
When you choose Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, our dedicated team of surgeons, anesthesia, nurses, and other medical professionals are focused on you and your health. Our board-certified general surgeons provide expert surgical care close to home. From a routine colonoscopy to a life-saving mastectomy, the general surgeons at CRMC are equipped to handle many types of surgical procedures. For more information, call CRMC Medical Group at 620-252-1639.
If it's an item you need for your building project, we can provide it to you at a very competitive price. Kansas Lumber, everything for the builder.
US 98, KUSN, Deering, Coffeyville.
(67-42), 9:50 to go as we come out of the timeout. Taylor inside to Kuda. Starting five is back out for Coffeyville. Turnaround jump shot is up and good. A nice little floater in the lane.
Good. He's so good.
So good.
He's so good. We have a special guest here on the broadcast, and we're doing this in the middle of the game, which is rare, as Gamble lays it up and in. Right-handed pitcher, Garrison Martin, good enough to join us here. Garrison, how you doing, man? Baseball season's here. You got your first scrimmage tomorrow. It's got to be exciting.
Yeah, I'm doing great. Really looking forward to the scrimmage tomorrow. I think we got kind of a
alley-oop.
He is so good.
He's pretty good, isn't he?
That's my favorite player.
He's a lot of people's favorite players here in this building.
So the basketball players live on the same floor as us as the baseball team, and we get to be around those guys a little bit, and, man, he is so fun.
Oh, he's great.
He's so fun in the dorms and just a great dude. Like, always so friendly, and, like, if we're ever playing pickup in the gym, he'll come mess with us.
No doubt.
Like, maybe play a one-on-one, you know.
On the court, he's the Incredible Hulk, and off the court, he's the Incredible Teddy Bear.
Yeah. Couldn't have said it better. That's exactly right.
Brian Griffith swings it right to Kason Thomas. Kuda goes up again. Can't defend it.
No. Unstoppable.
So you're now coming back, obviously, your second season on the baseball team. Talk a little bit about your relationship with Coach Martin and playing for him and working with him every day.
So my relationship with Coach Martin, it's been awesome, you know, just growing as I'm here. You know, it starts off, he kind of puts a lot of pressure on you. He's going to tell you how it is, and you're going to have to rise up to the occasion and prove that he can trust you. You know, he's not just going to give anything to you. So it's really awesome to play for him. And, you know, over this last season especially, I've really just built a relationship with him where I just trust him and I love him. Like, he's just a great person to be around, and I know I can go to him for anything, and I know he has my back. So it's been awesome playing for him.
Gamble coming the other way for Dodge City.
Hey.
Up in. That's a goaltend. It was close. 73-51, media timeout. We'll stay here. But Garrison, I mean, obviously the thing about JUCO is the team is so different year after year.
For sure.
With a lot of guys leaving, I know a lot of the big pitchers in that bullpen and in that starting rotation on to four-year universities now. But what you've seen from this group, and obviously they haven't been in game action yet, but what do you like about this year's team?
My favorite thing about this team is the togetherness and the leadership, you know. This is probably one of the closest teams I've ever been a part of. You know, it just feels like we're all on the same page, and I'm just really looking forward to it this season, like just going to war with these guys. You know, it's just awesome. It's just an awesome feeling, like feeling we're all connected, you know.
No doubt about it. Here for people listening on US 98 or watching on RRSN, Coach Herkelman challenged everybody before the season started to make Nellis Hall the toughest place to play in the conference.
Oh, yeah.
So for somebody that's now been here for a game like this, an environment like this, what is your sales pitch to getting people out here to Nellis Hall?
Oh, man. Especially when the baseball team shows up, this place gets rocking. It's a fun place to be there on a weeknight. It's so fun.
No doubt about it. Number 3 team in the nation learned that the hard way here about an hour ago.
Oh, yeah. And that was a really cool win for the lady basketball team.
No doubt. And I'll tell you what, this whole roster, very talented, but number 32, he's worth the price of admission all by himself.
Of course. Him and Brian Griffin.
Last thing I have for you, Garrison, appreciate you taking some time with us. If you could beat anybody on this basketball team in a game of one-on-one, don't say Rashid Kudo, we all know it's a lie. Who would you be picking to challenge in one-on-one?
Who am I playing one-on-one against?
Yep, that's right. Tomboy fouled on the way up. I don't think you could go up against Tomboy either. His cousin's in the NBA.
Can I pick Jermaine Eddy, the manager?
No, somebody on the active roster.
Okay. I think. I don't know. I might just have to go with Charles to see if I can beat a 7-footer.
Wow.
Just to say I could.
There you go. It's a thought. Tomboy's first free throw, no good.
No, we got to play against the best.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely. You got to challenge the best. Brian would break your ankles, and Kudo would go right through you. So those two are off the table.
Of course.
Tomboy goes 1 out of 2.
And then, 7. I'm sorry, what's his name?
Tomboy.
Yeah,
his cousin's in the NBA.
He's an athlete, dude.
Yeah,
I do not want to play with that guy.
He's got NBA blood in him. His cousin's Jonathan Kuminga for the Golden State Warriors.
Oh my gosh, no way.
Yep. That 3 is good for Payne. His second 3 of the second half. It's now 74-44 with 7:07 to play. 74-54. Thank you. I'm sorry. It's my fault. Justin Taylor, Kason Thomas, now Brian Griffith. Under 7 to go. Taylor works it right to Tomboy. Down low to Kuda. Kuda extra pass. Good look for Taylor. Winds up, missed it short. Tomboy skies for the rebound. There's that athlete we were talking about.
Good rebound.
Griffith backs it out. He's guarded closely by Minor Strong. Justin Taylor. Taylor. Crossover. They work it to the corner to Thomas. Down low to Kuda. Kuda goes to work again. Nice move.
Unguardable.
Up and score. I think we're going to be seeing him in the post-game interview, Chris.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty safe bet.
76-54. Kuda with a double-double. He has been dominant from the opening tip. Payne has it on the right wing. Works it down low to John Charles. Handoff now to Strong. Strong, the freshman out of Omaha. Misses the shot. Rebound Tomboy. Here comes Justin Taylor the other way. Taylor and the Ravens looking for their 14th win of the season. Griffith up strong and 1.
What a finish.
Man, what a guy. What a talent. Who's obviously from the pitcher's point of view in some BP sessions and some work in the cages, who are some hitters to keep an eye on this year on this team?
Landon Midget. I don't know.
He had a good year last year before he got hurt.
He did have a good year as a freshman last year.
Griffith misses the free throw. Under 6 to go.
His mom is the volleyball coach.
That's right.
Yep. And I think he is going to Pitt State next year. He's going to be a gorilla. So.
His little brother's a really good athlete too, a senior at Columbus.
Yep, and he's coming here next year as well.
There you go.
So
great stuff. Keep the bloodline going.
And then Eric Bacon,
Oh, we love Bacon.
We need Shay to get some good Bacon liners for the
We're going to start working on the Bacon liners.
Because what a name.
And I'll tell you what, man. One of the best defensive center fielders I've ever seen.
He's the best center fielder.
When you're on the mound, I mean, he gets to everything.
Everything. When that guy's playing center field for me and a ball goes up in the air, I am not worried one bit. He is so good.
5:20 to go. Griffith has the ball. Ravens by 22. Tomboy steps into a triple and a little bit off on that one. 5:14 to go.
So you're saying he brings home the
bacon. That's right.
Future Wendy's.
Oh, we got to work on some sort of sponsorship there. Got to happen.
Got it.
Every time there's a as that three is up and good by Brown Jr. It's now a 19-point game. Credit to Dodge City. They have not gone quietly tonight. They've played really well in the second half.
They really have. Their defense has improved greatly in the second half.
78-59, 4:55 to go. Justin Taylor brings the ball up, hands it off to Tomway. Tomway goes up and can't hit. Fighting for the rebound. Had it for a moment. Charles wrestles it away and a foul against Tomboy. I think we got to work out some sort of deal where a diving Eric Bacon catch is called a Baconator and you get like $1 off a Baconator at Wendy's.
Have to.
We'll work on it. Kemboy checks in. .440 to go, 78-59, and spinning boat right, tough shot, missed it, rebound, Kuda able to tap it, out of bounds, Red Raven ball. Interesting. Charles was flabbergasted with that call. I kind of don't blame him. I thought that was off of Kuda 100%. 4.5 to play, Ravens 78, Dodge City 59, that one ripped away by Payne. He goes the other way, throws it up, no good. Rebound Tomboy, knocked out of bounds, Raven basketball. I'll tell you what, both of these teams play very fast, up and down the floor. I can imagine everybody that's played more than 12 minutes tonight is gassed.
No doubt. But that really would be the only way that this Dodge team can keep up with the big guys at Coffeyville.
4:15 to play. Trent Ruth, Tomboy, Ruth, now they want to go down low to Kuda. Give him the ball, get out of the way. Kuda goes into the post. Now hands off to Ruth. Winds up for three. Good look and a little bit strong. And the rebound tracked down by Tomboy. Second chance opportunity here for the Ravens. Under 4 to play. Justin Taylor guarded by Payne. 78-59. Kemboy hands off to Kuda. Kuda hands off to Trent. And now the Ravens looking to set something up with 4 on the clock. Ruth is going to have to send something, driving inside, spinning, and they're not going to get it off. 3:42 to go, our final media timeout of the night. Garrison, thanks so much for taking some time with us. We look forward to following the baseball team this year.
Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. Let's take a 60-second timeout. We'll be right back.
The towns in between. We also serve micro markets, vending, or coffee service. We offer office coffee, hydration programs. A lot of businesses will just buy pallets of water from us. We sell pallets of water and we deliver them. We also have Powerade, Gatorade, electrolyte powders, and electrolyte freezer pops. Imperial Vending, world-class service.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
78-59, Red Ravens lead it. 3:42 to go. Shane Chris Freund alongside with you. Great representative of the baseball team is Garrison Mort. Great stuff there.
Yeah,
excited
no
for baseball season to start.
Unless you're a Cardinals fan.
That's right.
Anyway.
Gamble hands it off to Boatwright. Step back triple is off. Rebound Charles. John Charles going up, and Kuda with good defense there. It's still loose. And Ravens wanted a travel call, didn't get it. Kemboy able to pull down the loose ball. The Ravens will be 14-3, pending a miracle last-second comeback here for Dodge when they travel to Barton on Saturday afternoon. Under 3 to play. Kuda double teamed, hands off to Taylor, extra pass Kemboy. Kemboy back to Justin, winds up for 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Charles. Raven offense cooled off in the second half, Chris, but when you put up 52 in the first half and play defense the way this team plays defense, nearly impossible for any team to come back. That shot good by Brown Jr. Makes it 78-62. Garden should be very proud of how they played in the second half. If they can play like that for a full 40 minutes. They're going to win a lot of games in the second half of the year.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Tomboy. Kemboy. Ruth now probing. Ruth trying to get inside, had it poked and stolen. And coming the other way, laying it in is Boatwright. 78-64 now with 2:05 to go. A little surprised, Chris, that Dodge City isn't being more aggressive defensively. I thought they might be starting to try and kind of make this interesting at the end.
Yeah, I mean, it is only a 14-point lead for Coffeyville.
Shout out to the voice of the Bronc Busters, Joe Blake, for making the trip out here. Does a great job with Western Kansas Broadcast Network and their coverage of Dodge City sports. Got to meet him in football season. He came back out here for basketball, and a guy that just does it the right way and does it at a high level.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There's so many great broadcasts across the Jayhawk and across the, it's just really great to see.
Well, and much like the players, Chris, you want to be at your best when you're surrounded by people that are really good. Right. And with all the broadcast networks and all the play-by-play guys in this conference, I mean, you got to bring it every single night if you don't want to be embarrassed in this league on the mic.
That is true.
2 minutes to go. Raven basketball, 78-64. Sometimes you bring it and you're still embarrassed.
I feel that way daily, it seems like.
Taylor hands off to Kemboy. Now Kuda has it. Rashid handoff to Brian Griffith. 15 to shoot here for the Red Ravens. 1:45 to play. Ravens lead at 78-64. Griffith all the way inside, hanging in the air, no good. Payne wrestles it away. Up ahead, Brown Jr. lays it in. 78-66, 90 seconds to play. And Chris, the Ravens are going to win this game, and they played very well for a large portion of it. But how they played down the stretch, Coach Herkelman's going to be the first to tell them, you play like that against Barton, Barton's going to beat you.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Kind of a stark contrast when it comes to scoring between halves.
Tough to beat Barton at home. If you play like this, you're definitely not beating Barton at home. Griffith for three, no good. Rebound Tomboy. Tomboy going back out to Justin Taylor. And the Ravens can now dribble it under a minute to go. Taylor's fouled with 1:03 to go. Second on Boatwright, sixth on the Conquistadors with 1:03 to play. Inbounds goes to Kude, hands it right back to Kemboy. Under a minute to play, Red Ravens on their way to 14-3 and a 10-1 league record. Justin Taylor, 6 to shoot. Taylor wants to go at Charles. Taylor hanging, fouled on the way up. And with 46 seconds left, Justin Taylor heads to the free throw line. Taylor and Griffith both, Chris, are so good with 5-6 seconds on the shot clock of just finding space, finding a look, finding a shot where it feels like a possession is dead. Those two are just so good at creating space and creating a shot. First free throw for Taylor is good.
When you get one player that you trust with 5 or 6 seconds on the shot clock, it's great. But when you have two,
I'd argue even 3 with Trent Ruth.
With Trent Ruth, absolutely.
45 seconds to go. Taylor goes 2 out of 2. Ravens have put up 80 points tonight. They lead it by 14. Boatwright's 3, no good. Kuda pulls down the rebound, and what could very well be the final possession of the night for the Ravens. Kuda draws the foul. That'll be on John Charles. Kuda will go to the free throw line, 36 seconds to go. I don't have the final box score in front of me yet, but Kuda was absolutely fantastic.
No doubt.
I would anticipate seeing him in about 10 minutes. First free throw in and out. And the rebound collected by Dodge City. 30 seconds to go. This is Gamble. Jamari Gamble backs it up. 25 seconds to go. About a 5-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Gamble, step back. Taylor blocked it, and a foul is called. A little shrug there from Justin Taylor, but free throws coming for Gamble with 21.6 to go, and then you'd think the Ravens can dribble it out. Ari Gamble heading to the stripe. First free throw on its way. In and out. Students starting to clear out. They've done their job tonight.
Yes, they have.
Man, did they step up. Tell you what, it's definitely one of the hardest places to play in the JR.
Yeah. Oh, that's the second sweep in a row.
It's a party for everyone. I see Nick Dobler down there at the door.
Oh, yeah?
Everybody's wandered their way in here tonight. 1 out of 3 for Gamble, makes it 80-67. Inbounds goes to Taylor. Looks like Dodge City going to let them dribble off the final 15 seconds. Ravens 14-3 on the season, 10-1 in league play. The Red Ravens won just 9 league games all of last season. They have 10 on January 15th. And they stand in second place right behind the Cali Tigers. Number 12 looks the part. Ravens roll. Red Raven postgame show coming up next. We're back in 4 minutes on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
Coffeyville, formerly Community State Bank. Come experience the SMB way. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting. Fast 8-week classes or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
Roman Chevrolet has a great selection of new 2024 Chevy Silverados, 1500 crew cab with up to $6,250 cash allowance. They have power, capability, and more reasons to upgrade this new year. At Roman Chevrolet, you always get more for your trade. It is the best dealership in Southeast Kansas. Roman Chevrolet is your Silverado City, located at 2313 West Main, Independence. Together, let's drive.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton in Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
Taco Mayo's new Filet Olé Steak Bowl is piled high with filet mignon.
It's filet mignon.
A heaping bowl loaded with refried beans, Mexicali rice, cheddar jack sour cream, and tender filet mignon.
It's filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Filet mignon.
Savor the juicy Filet Olé Steak Bowl stacked with filet mignon and only from Taco Mayo.
That's a wrap.
No, that's a bowl.
Sure, you may be able to find a vehicle for a couple of bucks less. If you drive to the moon and back, why not save a bundle right around the corner at Perky's Used Cars just south of Coffeyville, like a 2012 Chevy Suburban, just $79.95, or a sweet deal on a 2015 Malibu for only $59.95.
You'll pay less when you come by and see me, Al Perky, at Perky's Used Cars. We're a mile and a half west of the Woodshed on State Line Road, perkysusedcars.com.
Peace of mind. That's what you get when you or a family member can stay in your home when health issues arise. Windsor Place At-Home Care makes staying at home possible. Whether it's a disability, aging, or illness, Windsor Place At-Home Care has the staff and resources to properly support you in the comfort and familiarity of your own home. Specializing in working with Medicaid patients, providing in-home support and care, Windsor Place At-Home Care is there for you. Find out more, visit windsorplace.net.
time for the Red Raven postgame show on US 98. Voice of the Red Ravens, Shay Neal, will go over final game stats as well as immediate coach interviews with Tony Turner, Jay Herkelman, and their staff. We will also be joined by the US 98 Player of the Game for a postgame interview. The Red Ravens postgame show is an exclusive production of KUSN Radio Sports.
Doubleheader sweep. And Ravens win it 80-67 over Dodge City in the nightcap. Shane Neal, Chris Freund alongside with you. I'm just waiting to see Rashid Kuda come out of that door. I know it's going to be him. There's no suspense tonight.
No question at all.
No suspense. Let's go over final stats here in this one before we get going with Rashid. Dodge City finishes the night shooting 38% from the floor, 35% from three, 71% from the line. Red Ravens, 42% from the floor, 24% from three, 65% at the line. Chris, you want to make a statement, dominate at home, win the rebound battle. Not only does the Ravens team win the rebound battle, 54-33. That is pure domination on the glass.
No doubt. No doubt about it. It'll be interesting to see what
Barton's not going to let you do that.
No, that is for sure. It's going to be interesting during the coaches show tomorrow night to hear what Coach Kirk has to say.
We are going to have a really
half.
Fun coaches show.
It really is. It's going to be a fun one. That is for sure. It'll be interesting how he talks about the second half, though.
Yes. Well, they did get outscored 41-29 in the second half, and like I said, I think he'd tell you. We talked about it with Coach Turner's squad last year when they got off to a hot start. Coach Herkelman's not looking at this team anymore as a team that can be great. This is a team that is great.
Right.
And now he's going to start holding them to a national championship standard. And in that second half, they didn't look like a national champion.
No, that is true.
Still stuff to work on.
Right, exactly. But you know that there's going to be practices where they're just going to, they're going to keep going no matter what.
And I'm a big believer, Chris, that sports are just as mental as they are physical. And absolutely no disrespect to the Dodge City program or any program in the Jayhawk. All great teams. Dodge City played great in the second half.
Yeah, they did.
But I don't think you need to fire this team up for Barton. No. The team that's knocked them out of the playoffs the last 2 years, the team that's nationally ranked in their house, getting payback, guys like Brian Griffith, guys like Charles Caparazzo, they remember how last season ended in that building.
Right.
And I don't think you're going to have to fire this team up to want to come into practice tomorrow and say, it's beat Barton week.
Yeah, you're going to be in big trouble if you have to fire your guys.
There he is.
And there we go.
Oh no, I'm shocked. It's Rashid Kuda.
No.
Leading the way for Dodge City was 17 with Derek Rivers, 14 for Jamari Gamble, also 12 for Keyshawn Brown Jr. For the Red Ravens, 22-12 for Kuda, 10-9 for Caparazzo, 14-13 for Tomboy, 15 for Griffith, 8 for Ruth, and also 3 for Smith and 5 for Taylor. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. Our conversation with Jordan Bailey when we come back. Rashid Kuda joins us just around the corner as well. We're back in 2 minutes here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
We are your regional healthcare system, caring for Southeast Kansas and Northeast Oklahoma. With comprehensive technology and experienced medical staff, caring medical professionals, and a 24-hour emergency room staffed with emergency medicine physicians. We are people you know and healthcare you trust. For more information, visit our website, crmcinc.org.
I'm Adam Vanderlinden, General Manager of Imperial Vending. We were formerly Stevens Vending. We have a set of core values that we follow. True commitment to the community, true commitment to the surrounding area. All of the sandwiches that we put in the vending machines have a 5 to 7 day shelf life. Usually when those sandwiches go out of date, we always donate our products to Genesis. We have 16 branches, and all 16 branches follow that core value. Imperial Vending, world-class service.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Buying a home? Refinancing? Apply for a home loan anywhere with Solutions North Bank, formerly Community State Bank. Community State Bank online mortgage tool is easy to use. You can be approved in minutes. And Solutions North Bank lenders are always ready to answer any questions that you may have. Visit ourlocalbank.com on your computer or mobile device and get started today. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Red Ravens 80-67 in the nightcap to sweep Dodge City here tonight at Nellis Hall. Shane Neal, Chris Freund now joined by assistant coach Jordan Bailey. Coach, this team now 10-1 in their last 11 games. Coach Herc, I'm going to tell him tomorrow night at the coaches show. I'm sure he doesn't want to hear it, but this team won 9 conference games last year, all last season. Get your 10th conference win of the night tonight. I think it just shows the talent of this team, the work ethic of this team. What a turnaround so far this season.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys are playing hard, figuring things out, figuring out the right way to play, and tonight was no exception.
Coach, your team dominated the glass tonight, 54 rebounds, 21 offensive rebounds. Your trio of Caparasso, Kuda, and Tombwe really controlled the paint from opening tip-off to final buzzer. Obviously, there's some really good teams in this league that rebound the ball really well, but if those three are playing like they played tonight, you're going to have a lot of success.
Yeah, absolutely, and we knew coming into it that was our strength, obviously, and we've had 2 good days of practice leading up to this game, and I thought second group especially did a good job maintaining the energy that we started out with. But I'll be honest with you, Shay, I don't know how you couldn't come out the gates hot after that girls' game. I mean, congrats to Coach Turner and those ladies beating the number 3 team in the country. I mean, how do you not come out of the gate just on fire after that game?
No doubt about it. Tough act to follow, absolutely. What a performance. What a really fun doubleheader. And, Coach, we talked about it early in the season when your team was at Nellis Hall in non-conference, but obviously Cowley students were on break, and then you come back here for Pratt, and they're kind of starting to cycle their way back in. Now it's classes are back, students are in full swing. The baseball team was loud tonight. When Coach Herkelman challenged this fan base to make it one of the toughest places to play in the Jayhawk, I think Dodge City found out tonight it is one of the toughest places to play in the Jayhawk.
Yeah, we've got one of the best fan bases in the country, not just the Jayhawk. And obviously, like you said, student section was in full force, and the Dodge City team, man, Coach Witherspoon, they've got a great team. And you saw it in that second half when those guys get open, when they're running in transition, they hit shots, and we knew we had to come out of the gate ready to roll. They shot, I think, 36 free throws against Indy. They shot 33 a couple games prior. So they're attacking downhill. And, I thought our guys, especially early, did a great job of guarding at the rim without fouling. We got a couple blocks early. We did a great job pushing in transition, moving the ball. Had 9 assists at halftime. And the second half, the second half isn't the standard. And we talked about that in the locker room. We got to play better. Second half was not the first half, and it was not what we want to be, and we know we have to be moving forward into the season. But first half had 9 assists, was dominating the glass, was playing in transition, and that's who we got to be successful.
Absolutely. Coach Jordan Bailey, good enough to join us here in the post-game. Coach, I kind of talked about it with Chris, but we saw it last year when the girls started being ranked in the season, and I think it's the same case with this team as well. It's not at the point anymore where you're saying that this could be a great team. This is a great team, and now the standard is not to be a great team. It's to be a championship-level team. And like you said, first half, great. First half went well. A lot of things that you can take away from this game and be happy with. A double-digit win at home. But that second half, like we talked about even on Saturday on the road against Barton, you play 20 minutes like that, the Barton Cougars are not going to let you win in their house.
Yeah, and I think, Shay, when you come to Coffeyville, excellence is the standard. And so anything outside of excellence is not good enough. And that's why, we can't have a second half, even though we're up 25 at halftime. And we talked about this in the locker room, but you can't play like you're up 25. Whether you execute, whether you're up 30 or you're up 1. And this group does that. We just had a lapse there in that second half, and we'll get better from that and learn from that. But But absolutely, I mean, you gotta be ready to play every minute you're on the floor.
Absolutely. Last thing, Coach, I appreciate your time. Obviously, Barton coming up on Saturday, and we were kind of joking, saying I don't think that's an opponent you really have to wake up for if you're this program. No secret, this is the team that's knocked Coffeyville out of the playoffs the last 2 years. A couple guys on this roster, in Kemboy and Brian and Charles, that remember how this season ended last year on their court in Great Bend. So it's a chance to, obviously new guys, new faces, new teams, but in a sense, go out to Great Bend, continue playing well, and maybe get some revenge on Barton.
Yeah, and we've talked about this. It feels like every post-game show. This conference is every night. And, Barton is obviously no exception to that. I mean, the defending national champions, that commands respect in and of itself. And then the other things you talk about, but this conference, it is every night. And if you want to play junior college basketball against the best in the country, you come to the Jayhawk, no question.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself. Jordan Bailey, good enough to join us here. Let's take a quick 60-second timeout. When we come back, it's our Heartland Internet Red Raven Player of the Game. Rashid Kuda joins us in a minute here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
Just want to expand your horizons? Coffeyville Community College can help, and CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
Roman Chevrolet has a great selection of new 2024 Chevy Silverados, 1500 crew cab with up to $6,250 cash allowance. They have power, capability, and more reasons to upgrade this new year. At Roman Chevrolet, you always get more for your trade. It is the best dealership in Southeast Kansas. Roman Chevrolet is your Silverado City, located at 2313 West Main, Independence. Together, let's drive.
Red Ravens win it 80-67, moved to 14-3 on the season. Shane Neal, Chris Boyne, now joined by our Heartland Internet Red Raven Player of the Game, Rashid Kuda. Reminder, at Heartland Internet, you're not just a number, you're our neighbor. Heartland Internet, serving parts of Montgomery, Chautauqua, and Elk counties. Rashid, big game for you and the whole team. Able to get off to a great start with some play down low. What was the feeling early on in that game when you and Daniel and Charles were kind of seeing those matchups you had down low inside?
Yeah, definitely it's about taking advantage of the size, and like we've been working hard a lot, and when you have the advantage of like teams like that, you gotta like utilize it, and that's what kept us like going.
Absolutely.
And, yeah.
Rashid, I know that when you talk about this team, I know that everybody on this team, the goals haven't been reached yet. You want to be conference champions, you want to be national champions. But let's talk. Obviously, a lot of guys in that locker room know how the struggles that this team had a season ago. You weren't on that team, but you have teammates that were on that team.
Yeah.
And now to see number 12 next to your name and be a top 15 team in the nation, and be second place in the conference with a 10-1 record, has to be really fun for these guys to know that this is a championship caliber team.
Right. It is. Like, there's been a lot of hard work into it, and with like having guys who had a lot of experience last season, like they have seen it, and everything they told us like happened right away. Every time we meet a lot of teams, they played already. So it's about listening to them and like doing what they said is gonna happen. And yeah, I give a lot of credit to like the guards, Brian and Kemboy. They were here last year. Yeah, they talked to me a lot. Yeah, I appreciate them a lot.
Absolutely. Rashid Kuda, good enough to join us here. Last thing I have for you. Saturday going to be your first time ever going up against the Barton Cougars, but it's a team that's knocked this team out of the playoffs the last 2 years. It's one of the best teams in America. They're the defending national champions. A lot of different faces from their team a year ago that won it all, but still a lot of really good players, and they're fighting for a conference title as well. So early on, what do you guys have to do to continue this strong stretch and this strong play and go on the road and beat Barton in a really tough place to play?
Yeah, we're going to keep doing what we've been doing at practice, rebounding, pushing the ball in transition, like shooting the ball well. Yeah, and we're going to be good.
Great stuff. Rashid Kuda, again, our Heartland Internet Red Raven player of the game. Heartland Internet, you're not just a number, you're our neighbor, serving parts of Montgomery, Chautauqua, and Elk counties. Rashid, thanks so much. Congrats on the win, and we look forward to seeing you play Barton on Saturday.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely. Chris, great stuff. Any final thoughts before we put a bow on it?
What a night it's been here in Coffeyville, and I just have a feeling it's going to be another night like this on Saturday.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Thanks to Andrew up top. Thanks to Blaine. Thanks to Scott back in the studio. Thanks to the Red Ravens for letting us do this here twice a week. Absolutely. A great night. Ravens roll to a doubleheader sweep over Dodge. We're going to remember this one for a little bit.
Yep.
Red Ravens having a great night. Hope you have a great night as well. I'm Shane Neal for Chris Freund to my left, saying so long from Nellis Hall. Let's get back to the music on US 98. Have a great rest of your Wednesday.